We've all got a story behind us, and some people's stories have been more challenging than others. I have experienced a fair amount of hardship through my life. Growing up, there was a lot of crime and substance misuse, addiction in my household. Growing up through my adolescence, because that's what I grew up around, I found myself being drawn to those types of people. I have a deep empathy and understanding of individuals that are addicted to substances or, struggle to maintain a healthy life. Moving forward into adulthood, I've become very aware of surrounding myself with people that don't serve a positive role in my life, and I've had to learn the valuable trait of having boundaries and setting boundaries. And it's not until I started to integrate into community projects and workshops where I would meet people from all different walks of lives and understand that everybody experiences hardship, but how I can be caring and understanding without getting dragged into scenarios that don't serve my own highest purpose. It's been quite a long transition, and moments of solitude have actually been necessary to change the circles of people I'm around so I can grow into being the individual that I want to be rather than getting put into certain categories in society. Community is the most important aspect, I feel, particularly for people that have gone through hardships in their lives and have been around, certain other toxic individuals. It's very important to have community support and healthy relationships, especially coming from places of addiction. It's somebody who is addicted to certain substances or lifestyle choices are often not able to support you to maintain a good life. I think we often, as humans, we very much focus on aesthetics. We give a lot of power to the sense of sight. And I feel that we shouldn't judge a book by its cover. I've found many times in my life that I have been judged by the colour of my skin as being white British. And essentially by paper I am white British, but by blood I'm mixed heritage. And I often feel like there are aspects of ourselves that we're hiding because of maybe preconceptions from the media or societal stigmas. I think it's very important that we look to understand individuals at a deeper level and what's beneath the surface. I think we're all throughout our lives looking for a sense of belonging. And throughout my years of academia, I struggled a lot with a sense of belonging and in feeling inclusive in the communities. Particularly as an undergraduate at university, there was a lot around the drinking culture, which is not something that I was particularly into, so it was difficult to feel integrated with different communities. But since leaving academia and exploring other avenues in the community, I've found a much deeper sense of belonging. So it's been very, very self-reflective, and I've learned a lot about myself and my place in the community. It's brought up a lot about what you struggle with, but also where your real strengths are, and to have supportive people around you that accept you for who you are and they don't judge you for any aspects of what show up on a given day, because every day is different and we're all different on a different day. It's very nice to feel welcomed and accepted by so many people. Particularly through Resilient Women at CoLab, which has been a very welcoming, warm space at the CoLab. And it's been very nice to be around a diverse group of different women, where you feel accepted and welcomed by everybody with different types of activities, particularly creativity. Creativity has unlocked a lot of emotions for me and has been very helpful in understanding myself and understanding my place with others and being able to connect and relate to others. One of my favourite quotes is that our differences are obvious, but our similarities are much more interesting. And I think it's when I've engaged in activities and workshops with women or people from all different backgrounds, from different nationalities, different ages, different gender, that you realise that we all have so much in common. So I'm very grateful for all of the support I've had from the community to enable me, not just enabling me, but providing spaces and opportunities for me to believe in myself and to understand what I have to offer back to the world. I found it very difficult in the past when I was receiving a lot and I was always asking for help and dependent on benefits and support and always being often feeling like I was the victim. And it's been very liberating to start to feel like I do have a purpose and I do have something to offer back.